What the Baba Booey doing?
Um. All right, it's rolling.
Okie dokie.
You have this is is this funny? This bit of making it awkward on purpose, or no? Is that not a good bit?
uh, yeah, I think we could do that.
Council of the Elder of Zion, episode 1. This is for you, Will and Dimmy, mostly.
Shouts out.
This was a joke, and then Will and Dimmy were like, "That you should actually do it." Um. All right. Well, I've got a really exciting topic, Jacob.
What's up, brother?
I'm gonna go through my notes on my phone and see where that leads us.
Okay, okay. All right, man.
I got some good stuff in here, dude. When I'm drunk, I just write shit in my phone and then close it and then read it later.
I can check my notes, but I think mine's just retarded.
But mine's definitely retarded. This one's good.
Okay.
This one's good. We ever heard the saying, "Don't yuck other people's yum"?
What the fuck does that mean? What the?
You've never heard
What the?
"Don't yuck other people's yum"?
No, that's the first time anybody's ever said that.
That's
Sentence.
like it's supposed to mean like don't shame other people for the things they like. Yeah, that's
Okay.
retarded. Fuck that.
But that is yeah. So yeah. No, you should be allowed to bully people, and if
Exactly.
something
That's
bad
the whole
comes
point
of
of it
that,
is bullying should come back.
bullying should come back. Um, if something bad happens to somebody because of that, like that's the risk that this community takes.
Right. Maybe they shouldn't have done something to get bullied. That's what I have to say.
All right, stop being fucking weird, and then we're good.
I think the whole point of that was we were talking about like people who are, into like, like you ever like meet someone and they just say some shit, they're like, yeah, like, I like to get pissed on, and then they just move on
Yeah, like we're not gonna move past that big
like
bro.
it's not
Get back.
horrible.
Yeah,
In fact, we're
let's
going
not do
back
that.
to that.
Yeah, yeah. Because we talking about like a drenched in piss or like a little squirt of.
Like a little dribble, or like, because I think both are gross, but I think one of those is substantially worse.
Yeah. Also, like the overlying psychological condition you have to have. You know.
Like to get waterboarded and pissed.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hey, man, don't yuck other people's yums or whatever. You know.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
Stop yucking my yums.
Sounds like something your wife would say.
That's got something good.
Some fucking retarded shit. Like redneck shit.
She's from Wisconsin.
I know, but she always says redneck shit. Like country, she has like country sayings.
Yeah, she got those like that Midwest, like those people who lived in like Georgia that moved to northern Illinois type shit.
Yeah, it's very
That
specific,
Midwest.
but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, bro.
I know what you're
Yeah.
saying.
I be yucking other motherfuckers' yums all the time.
I yuck a yum every day of
First
the
of all,
week.
first of all, let me just say I hate when people have yums.
Yeah, first and
First of
foremost,
all, stop
how
fucking
dare
having
you like
yums.
anything?
That's so fucking
You
obnoxious.
fucking
That's
piece
so
of shit.
dude, it's so fucking annoying. It's so annoying. They show up, it's 8 in the morning. Anywhere, and like a place of work, out in the street, they're like wearing like shit on their shirt. Like you go and went to a website, bought a t-shirt with like the word Lego on it. Like, are you fucking retarded?
Ah, dude, when
Spend
I was a
$25 on
when,
that shirt just for me to see you and become upset?
when I was in middle school, when I was like 14 or 13, it was like right when Amazon was kind of becoming like big, you
Yeah.
know, like a household thing. And I remember my mom was like, "Oh, you can pick out like a couple T-shirts to wear for school." And I, I bought, I bought this T-shirt that was just like a solid black T-shirt that had a giant logo of the game Rust on it.
Dude, Dude, I dude, I don't think that me and you would have been friends growing up, bro.
Uh,
I don't think
well, no. Here's the thing: is I got it, and then I wore it and looked in the mirror, and I was like, I can't fucking. I thought it would be funny at the time in the moment, like when I was looking at it on Amazon. I was like, that'd be funny.
You
And then
know,
I,
like that stupid retarded shit that we did on Fridays, where we would leave Murdoch and go to the mall like fucking idiots.
yeah, I mean, I didn't do that. I wanted to go home and play Call of Duty, but yeah,
I mean, I yeah, but there's motherfuckers who would go there and like
right,
get those like I love booby bracelets and
mm,
Minecraft
yeah.
swords, and I'm like, you guys are fucking retarded.
You guys should be shot in the head.
Yeah, like in the next like in 2 years, you're gonna be able to drive a car.
You
You can't be driving a car.
can't be driving a car with an I Heart Boobies bracelet on.
You cannot be doing that. You are a risk to yourself and others. You have some substantial growth that needs to be taking place before you can do
Both
anything.
spiritual and
Yeah,
mental.
you've
Mental
got
on
to
a
fuck.
non-spiritual level because you're retarded.
Yeah, those motherfuckers got log in, bro. Those motherfuckers got
And then you
log
know
in.
what they did? They went to the academy.
They went to the yeah, dude. That shit is like a Folsom fucking prison,
Yeah.
dude. That shit was like Folsom
No,
fucking
because
prison.
Folsom Prison was cool, dude. There's a Johnny Cash song about it.
You like look you like look over. Dude, hold on. My cat just shit itself, dude. I'll be right back. It's so fucking obnoxious. God damn it. All right, 1 second. You want to see? You want to hear something funny that's in my notes from
Okay.
May of 2022?
2022.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's just in capital letters. Just says I am the Polish John Wayne.
Hmm. Did I remember when you were calling yourself the Polish John Wayne for a little bit?
What the fuck does that mean?
I think it means you're retarded.
I'm not Polish.
Dude, yeah, you're not Polish. You're
I'm
right.
not Polish. I am John Wayne, but
You
I
are
am
John
not Polish.
Wayne. John Wayne Gacy, more like it.
John Wayne Gacy. Is that that's how you become homosexual is you drink like that high homosexual high C variant called gay C.
It sucks.
Why?
That's fucking retarded. That's that's so
Dude, I know some
unfunny.
retards at work who'd love that one, dude. I'm writing that
Gacy.
one down.
I mean,
Dude, Nikki would have loved
really.
that one, dude.
Yeah, Nikki would have loved
And
that
Nikki
one.
would have fucking loved that one.
That's true.
She's made my humor worse. She lets me get by with shit like that.
She lets you think that's acceptable to say to people.
Well, I don't care if things are acceptable to say to people.
It's true. Hmm.
Off that gay seed, boy.
I have in my notes for I went back to 2022 to see what I was up to. Most of it bad.
Yeah.
And most of the stuff is not super interesting. But this one, dude, I forgot I did this. I went to like a fortune teller, like a tarot card reader,
Okay.
because there was one at like a my sister's graduation party, and
Okay.
I asked her if there are any acts of terror in my future that she can see, and
What'd she say?
she didn't want to answer that question.
That's not
Yeah,
the plausible deniability
I feel
fortune
like
teller is
she
crazy
thought
as fuck.
she thought she was incriminating herself if
Yeah,
she
yeah,
answered
she
that
was gonna
question.
hem that bitch up, dude.
So, she did not she did
Dude,
not
that
fuck with that
I
question.
mean, when you inevitably commit your acts of terror, you should write her into the manifesto.
She also kept like stealing our wine, and she
That
just like left without
that
saying
makes
anything.
so much sense.
And I kept I was pissing off my mom because she's my mom's like a like a liberal. You know,
Right.
she's not like actually progressive, but she's not like right wing at all. You know.
She supports like the B-52s with the gay flag on the back.
Right? Yeah, exactly. And so I just kept saying, "Hey, mom, where's the gypsy at?" And she did not. She did not think that was funny.
Speaking of gypsies, dude. Speaking of gypsies, my little stint,
Transition
my my little stint in Romania.
in
I
their
thought
capital.
I thought that they were um like I thought it was hyperbolized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
What you
thought
thought?
like
What was hyperbolized? The fact that there are
like
gypsies.
well like in such extent. Like you can look and you can be like that is a like a central slash Eastern European person. You go that is a gypsy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they are fucking for real. They're for real. And but they don't have horses, man. Borat kind of threw that off.
They don't. They don't have horses. In Borat, there's no horses in Borat.
Yeah, in the
The village.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
that's
in the
not the
city.
gypsies. That's in Kazakhstan. Well, it's in.
Well, I didn't.
I
It's
think
in
it was actually
Romania.
filmed in Romania, but
It was filmed in Romania.
yeah, there's no horses in Romania.
I mean, there are.
There's zero horses in Romania.
So the gypsy dark magic.
You didn't see a horse, so now you're a horses denier.
Dude, they
Look, when I was
gypsies
in
walk around.
Romania, I didn't see any
Gypsy.
horse.
I didn't see. Dude, there
I
was a. I saw a cool
gypsy
ass pheasant though. The
pheasant.
pheasant was dope. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
The bird.
Yeah, I know
They
what a
got.
fucking pheasant is.
Okay, dude. Sorry.
Be
And
like, I don't know fucking birds.
all the gypsies they had like um what the fuck are those cars that aren't a truck but they got the back on it? Do you know what I'm
No.
saying? What type of vehicle is a Yukon? What class of vehicle? It's SUV, SUV,
SUV?
SUV, SUV. They had like
How would you
like
describe that? A car that's like what?
it's a car with the back of a truck, but it got the top on it.
But it's not the back of a truck because it's got like seats and shit back there. SUVs have
Yeah. Okay, so it's got a fucking interior designer that did the best. Sorry.
yeah, like the Sopranos.
I still stand. I still my point still stand. Anyways, they had like
He killed 15 Czechoslovakians. The guy was an interior decorator.
dude, that's the best scene in that entire
It's the
movie.
best scene of the entire show. Directed by Steve Buscemi.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's why it's so funny. They had the entire show directed by a retard, and then they're like, maybe we should bring in a real director for one episode, and it's the best episode of the entire series. Man, imagine how good this show would have been if we had a director the whole time.
Dude, Paul, you're so fucking retarded.
Dude, Polly's the best character in the show.
He is, but he's still retarded.
I found recently, I don't
Like
know
a
what's going on with my brain, but I talk like Polly Walnuts now. I like point at people. Like dude, when I get drunk, it's really bad. I'll be at the bar, I'll be like close to someone talking to them, and I'll do like the point with like my index and my pinky finger both pointing out and my thumb a little bit, and I'll like be talking like pointing in their face. I'm like, listen here, this is what I have. Look, shut the fuck up and listen to me. I'm just like this giant fucking retard pointing in their face and yelling at them to shut the fuck up.
dude, that's fucking badass.
Then I'm
Dude,
like, I
that's
don't know
awesome.
why strangers are scared of me. It's a bit, it eludes me. Holy walnuts. Huh? What about your fucking gypsy
Speak-
SUV?
oh yeah, yeah, Gypsy SUV. They all had like SUVs from like the early 2000s or like late 90s, and
Right.
every single one of them, there's like an 80% fucking rate that there was like one of those fat back TVs in the back seat of them. Like
Okay.
those big, those like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really strange to me. What are they doing with those?
What's happening here? What's going on? Hey,
It was really
gypsies!
weird.
Gypsies! What's going on?
It was super strange though. Like that was like a very constant that they had a fatback TV in it.
Right.
That was super strange. Yeah, and they were always at the sports store. There's like this little disabled one, and like a
Disabled gypsy?
yeah.
Now, okay, here's the question. Do I censor the word gypsy every time we say it for the last 10 minutes? Or
I don't know. Do you?
I have no clue.
What this is called the Elder Council of Zion.
No, it's called the Council of the Elders of Zion.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
that's true. Yeah, I
we're
guess.
already fucking
Yeah.
we're already in deep shit, dude.
Yeah.
We haven't even gotten to this.
We're already on the Great Book of Kavitches.
Bitches.
Yeah. It's a little joke for Will. Will, comment below if you thought that joke was funny. I don't think anyone in the entire world besides will get that joke. Thanks.
Anyways, there's this little disabled gypsy.
Yeah.
It was in like
Yeah, retard gypsy. Okay.
retard gypsy.
Retard, basically. But
And the fucking other the big gypsies, they made the little retarded gypsy hold the sign.
yeah,
Um,
that says it said retarded gypsy on the other side,
well, actually, first of all, the sign had a picture of the retarded gypsy on it, and
and he was holding it.
and they were making the retarded gypsy hold it.
Okay, I like that.
It was fucking awesome.
It's funny.
So I was like inside a store, and I bought glasses
Okay.
for a baby, like like for a like.
Oh yes, yeah, I remember you.
Yeah, and I was like wearing those, and I had a swim cap on, and I was like from inside the store, I was like pointing at the gypsy, and I was like also I was pointing in two different directions. One was at the gypsy, and one was to my coworkers, and I was like, "Come, you have to look at this retarded gypsy right now.
Hmm.
You have to come look at this retarded." And like, there's like we had like a front, like there was like 5 of us, and we were all standing looking around at this gypsy, and they couldn't communicate with us, because we don't speak Romani.
See, I don't speak gypsy.
Yeah, but that was pretty cool, retarded gypsy. Because you'd think that they would just retard the gypsy, or not.
What?
Because they could have just like used one of the other like not retarded cousins and set up like an electric violin hooked up to like a speaker and then played a song on the like the you know what I mean?
Right.
Violin little gypsy tricks that they do, but they just like were trying to appeal to empathy, and instead they ran into a fat 6'4" guy wearing a 2-year-old glasses and a swim cap, and I just kind of pointed. Dude, Romania's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. I can't relate to that story whatsoever. I've never even seen a gypsy.
Dude, it was so cool. Dude, I felt like I was in Borat, dude. I was like, this is awesome. That's my favorite fantasy world, Borat.
Yeah. Kind of is a fantasy world.
Yeah, but also kind of not, unfortunately.
Right. So yeah, a little column A, a little column B. Like Jews, they're not real.
Well,
they're made up for Borat. Sacha Baron Cohen actually invented Judaism for the movie Borat.
You know, the funniest part is that anybody that I've shown Borat to thinks that they're speaking like Kazakh. Like,
what do you mean? When the scenes when the two of them like
yeah, they're like arguing with each other.
Yeah.
Like, and it says like speaking Kazakh. Like he's speaking like Israeli, and she's speaking like fucking Russian or Bulgarian.
Yeah, they're just like speaking different just languages.
Yeah, and like people are, and then like the people I was watching it with were like, "Oh my, does he like the actor really know how to speak Kazakh?" I was like, "Are you fucking retarded? Are you fucking stupid?"
You know, it's so funny. I've never even thought that once. I watched that movie as like an 8-year-old, and I didn't think that Sacha Baron Cohen was speaking Kazakh.
You think King Julian knows Kazakh? What the fuck? Like, are you fucking
Maurice, I am going to the language of Kazakh.
Dude, also goated movie. Anything that he's in is
Sacha Baron Cohen.
fucking rocks,
Yeah, he's
dude.
pretty funny. He's pretty funny. Yeah, I fuck with him. I fuck with him. Ugh. Dude, that was the very first.
I think I'm just gonna Google Jewish conspiracy theories and see what happens.
Picture of you
There's
shows
some.
up.
I, international Jewish conspiracy. Okay. Although it typically claims that a malevolent, usually global Jewish circle, referred to as international Jewry, international Jewry, fuck,
International
dude,
Jewry goes hard.
conspires for world domination. That's awesome. It was popularized by the anti-Semitic forgery, the Protocols of the Elders of Zion. Oh shit, brother, our name is kind of similar, dude.
Um, I just want to put on record I am
Protocols of the
Jewish.
Elders of Zion.
I'm Jewish, and Jacob is genetically Jewish.
I've also been to Israel.
He's also been to Israel. Jews, we love you. All right,
Yeah,
we got that.
love
We
you.
got that out of the way.
The Protocols of the Elders. I feel like you making the name for this and this the name of this text is like, is this premeditated? Did I just find this on accident?
You weren't supposed to find that.
The Judeo-Masonic conspiracy theory asserts that Freemasons are the agents of an international Jewish conspiracy.
That's awesome,
fucking, the Freemasons?
dude. I love conspiracy theories. They're so fucking
They're
cool.
so fucking retarded.
Yeah, I told you about my cook, right?
He's the one who keeps tripping about 9/11.
The one that keeps bringing up 9/11 and asking me
Yeah, he
just
brings up
every
like
brings every day. He's like, "Hey, how do you feel about 9/11?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't want to. I think it's
I
funny.
love
Like, I don't know what else you want me to say."
I love Jenga.
I love Jenga. It's my favorite video game. I love Jenga.
That's so fun. People are like, "Man, I love conspiracy theories." Like, and then I'm like, "Oh yeah, like what?" And they're like, "The CIA killed JFK." Like, it's not a fucking conspiracy theory.
I like when people are like, I love conspiracy theories. And they're like, what conspiracy theories do you like? And they're like, well, the Jews run the world and they have space lasers. It's like, it's just anti Semitic.
Yeah, it's probably, the conspiracy theories surrounding Jews are like some of the most crazy
Yeah,
shit
when
of all
people
time.
say they like conspiracy theories, it usually just means they're anti Semitic.
Yeah, or yeah. I mean, yeah. It's actually pretty much like exclusively anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
That's
Which
fucking
is weird because, I mean,
interesting.
Jews are awesome, first and foremost. But
Yeah.
secondly,
Orthodox.
like, Orthodox Jews are cool, dude. You ever
Yeah,
see some Hasids? Like, those guys are
yeah.
cool too. But, like, there's like fucking 10 million Jews on the whole planet.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna come up with some conspiracy theories, dude, like there's better people.
There are better people.
There's better people that come up with some conspiracy. Like, come on, conspiracy theory community.
That's so fucking annoying,
Step
dude.
step it up, dude. Stop just blaming everything on the fucking Jews. It's not the Jews' fault. Sometimes it is, but it's usually not the Jews'
You know,
fault.
the population of Guatemala is higher than the population of Jews in the world.
Yeah,
Dude, actually, what about the Guat space lasers, dude? What the
dude, the
fuck?
Gwat. Yeah, the Gwat space lasers. I forgot about those.
About the Guat space
They
lasers.
almost hit our space lasers the other day. I like doing this bit whenever people bitch about the weather. I'm like, sorry, I was on the controls of the space weather satellite and I fell asleep. And
Dude, and they always use all the conspiracy theories. They always look at the UAE, like the Dubai like weather system, and they're like they can fucking control the weather, and
Right.
they think that the Jews are sending hurricanes into Louisiana.
Yeah. Yeah, the Jews can control the weather. That's why they're
They
destroying
fucking
like
hate
podunk
Louisiana.
Texas.
Dude, they fucking hate Louisiana.
Yeah.
They
Good
fucked
job,
one up, and they
Jews.
yeah, they fucked one up, and they hit their own metropolitan center in New York like a decade ago.
Yeah.
So they've been a little bit more careful.
Did I remember when it was Hurricane Sandy?
Yeah.
I remember I was watching David Letterman, and I was like 8 years old or 10 years old watching David Letterman, and he had like his studio was like getting destroyed by Hurricane Sandy. Not like actively, he wasn't like recording, but it was like the skyline was destroyed. I don't know. I don't live in New
God
York.
damn it. They fucked up the goddamn space lasers, dude.
2012.
They hit one of their own, dude. They hit David Letterman.
David Letterman. I don't even think David Letterman's Jewish.
I mean, his first name's David.
It's true, but his last name's Letterman.
I mean, you just told me yesterday that Bernie Sanders is fucking Jewish, so I mean, it's all by the by now. I mean, if you're
Da-
on TV, you've got to be Jewish, dude. But it's just like,
David Letterman is not Jewish.
well, what is he?
I don't care.
I think he stands for the Jews, though. He's on their side.
Well, he probably is on their side. I feel like that's not an innately bad or good thing.
Being on the Jew side, I guess. Here's
Now
my
watch
thing.
what you'd say next.
Okay,
I want to.
here's my thing.
I don't want to have to arrest you and send you to Jewish prison.
I I have like a hard time understanding like modern Judaism
Okay.
because like they did wrap wire all the way around Manhattan so that like they're exempt from the rules that they wrote.
Right.
Just just stop following that weirdly specific rule. Like you know what I mean?
Right.
Like why what because you're just like finding a loophole around your own
You're
rules.
finding a loophole around yourself. Like, why'd you even create that in the first
Yeah,
place?
like
Yeah,
they
no, I
make
see what you're saying.
they make like lamps that you don't actually have to like turn on. You just kind of like sheathe the lamp.
Right.
Like you can like so like just turn on a regular fucking lamp. Like what?
I
I
almost
don't
just spit
understand.
my drink out. I don't know why that made me laugh.
I don't
Just turn
fucking
on a
under,
regular fucking lamp.
I don't fucking get that, dude.
Um, Here's a good one. I wrote this when I was 17. I still don't know what this means. I've been trying to decipher this in the last 7 years. Write a birth certificate. This is it. This is the note
Okay.
verbatim. Write a birth certificate in wingdings. Enter. Spell name wrong because proper noun. Enter. Kid could also be retarded.
What the right birth certificate and wingdings?
Yeah. 17-year-old me wrote that at 2 in the morning, and I still I have no clue what the
You
fuck
know what's
that
so funny is
means.
that I remember when I first met you because I'd be like, oh, were you like drunk or high? But when I first met you, you're like, I don't fucking smoke or drink. I'm like not fucking stupid. I'm fucking man.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a
Well,
fucking tool.
because no, I just always knew I'd have a problem. So I just, it's like, I'll just
Oh, is
wait a
that my
bit.
fault? Did I introduce you to that?
No, you were in I think I didn't talk to you for a bit because you were in the army, and then you came back and you were like, what's up? I'm like, yeah, I smoke and drink and get high now. Like, I've been gone for like 2 months. Yeah. Yeah, I told you I was going to have a problem with this. It just like went downhill immediately.
Dude, cigarettes are so good, dude.
They are.
I had to stop smoking cigarettes because I enjoyed cigarettes so much.
Yeah, I enjoy cigarettes way too
Every
much.
time that I would smoke a cigarette, I'd be like, man, this is fucking
Every
fire.
every cigarette I smoke, I'm like, damn, this is fucking delicious.
And like
I
the
could smoke about 5 more of these.
yeah, because like usually when you smoke, nobody wants to like talk to somebody who's actively smoking a cigarette, which is a plus, right?
Right.
But that kind of wanes out in my particular job field because like there's a higher demographic of people who smoke cigarettes. So then like I have to hang out with like other people who smoke cigarettes. Unfortunately, that is another plus.
Right.
So, like everybody who's smoking cigarettes is a fucking for sure baller.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean I like that in kitchens too, is like the people who
Yeah,
smoke versus vape.
right. So
But
I
so,
feel so
okay,
stupid vaping now.
right, well, for vaping's for I my okay, that my current job, this isn't a joke. In the kitchen, there is one other guy that smokes cigarettes and brings his own cigarettes. There are three people who are like, I don't smoke, and then like at least once, like every other day, like, hey, can I bum a smoke off you?
You're fucking that. I mean, that's cool, but like at a certain point, bro, get your own fucking
Dude, I'm
pack.
giving out 3 cigarettes a day. Like,
That's kind of obnoxious.
yeah, that's $1 a day. I'm giving out for free.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be the dick and say no. That's a dick move.
I just what I do when they say that is I just say this is my last one, and then I'll give them a couple hits of mine, but they don't want to be like a because that like they for sure look like a bum if they keep asking for my cigarette back. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like they like I hit their ego a little bit and they stop. So like they'll get a couple and then they'll pass it back and then I'm good.
I was thinking about just getting a fucking
Because
pack
we
of
don't have like
Montegos to like a pack of pyramids or something to just keep at work and be like, yeah, these are your work cigarettes.
that's fucked up. That's worse.
Yeah. That's worse than not bumming on a cigarette.
You got to get like fucking cools. Those are fucking awful.
My great grandma smoked cools.
That's just so awful.
Yeah, you
I
get
used
a
to
pack
smoke
of
Marlboro
Camel
Reds and that shit made
Crushes.
me. I fuck with Camel Crushes. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
gonna hold
would.
you. Newports and Camel Crushes. I'll fucking
I don't
inhale those
smoke
goddamn
menthols,
things.
dude.
Menthol's good.
I like the taste of tobacco.
Tobacco's good. I used to smoke Marlboro Reds, but those I would like wake up and feel like I had fucking throat cancer. American Spirits. I mean,
I
goat
feel
cigarette.
fine. Yeah, I can smoke fucking 10 a day and feel fine.
Yeah, I was smoking a while. Yeah, I could get through probably about half a pack in a day. That's 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you smoke? You smoke American Spirits,
Yeah, I smoke light blue American spirits.
the blue ones?
Light blue, yeah.
Okay. Used to smoke the yellow ones.
Yellow ones. I got a pack of the yellows right now because my bar was out of light blues. Yellows are just lights. They're fine.
Yeah, they're fine. I don't fuck with the American Spirit menthols though.
I've never smoked one, dude. You ever? Holy shit! I tried this when I was in Idaho. One of the fucking bartenders gave me a cigarette, dude, because he just like, oh, you ever try this? I was like, no. It's an American Spirit Black. You ever have one of those?
No,
Dude, it's the regular American Spirit, but it's aged. It's barrel aged in an oak cask.
that's a little fucking extreme, isn't it?
It was the most. I've never smoked a cigarette that delicious in my entire life. I didn't even know they could make them that delicious.
I mean, I'm gonna have to fucking get back
But
on that shit. I
it
mean, I imagine it's fucking
also
expensive though.
no, they're the same price as regulars.
What the fuck?
It felt like I was hotboxing a campfire though.
Mm,
Like I think
mm,
I theorize that if you aren't someone who smokes regularly, or even if you smoke like lights regularly or something, like I don't
right.
think you could physically smoke that cigarette. It was so tough.
Mm,
Like I think if you gave that to someone who's never smoked a cigarette before and that was their first one, they would throw up on
fucking
the
throw up,
floor. Yeah.
dude. Yeah, dude. One time I was doing this fucking training exercise,
Yeah.
and they were like running through the Woodward JRTC, and we're
Right.
like running through the woods, and I like laying down, whatever, yada yada. Actually, it wasn't fucking. I don't know what I was doing. It was some fucking exercise thing, and I was like laying down. We're like doing like security bullshit, And I'm like, anybody got some fucking like Zins or something? Anybody got something?
Mhm.
Fucking itching. And this guy gave me dip, and I've never done dip before, and was swallowing that shit, bro,
What?
throwing the fuck up.
Yeah, why are you swallowing dip?
I was a child. I didn't know what I was doing. He's like, yeah, take a fucking lip of this
What do you
shit.
mean you were a child? You just said you were in JROTC.
Yeah, but I
You
was a child to where I am now.
Oh, yeah, but you were like 20. You were like 21.
Yeah.
That's old enough to know not to swallow dip.
Well, I was like doing stuff, you know what I mean? I didn't have like a time to be like, anybody have a fucking. First of all, anybody who I fucking hate people who dip. By the way, anytime like there's somebody who dips in your fucking vicinity, they're like, hey, do you have a fucking empty container? I can like, fuck, bro. You know that you dip,
Right.
so get a bottle of water. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, why are you making this a conversation that I need to?
Like,
Why do
this
I
is on
need to
you,
like?
buddy.
Yeah, what the? I don't give a fuck. Spit it on the fucking ground. I
Do
don't care.
something with it.
We had this dude who would he had a he was one of the platoon sergeants. He had a carpeted office, and he would spit his dip on the floor.
That is,
He's a fucking
that
insane
guy's
person.
awesome.
He's a fucking insane. I'm not gonna say his name. He is a fucking insane person. I went to a sniper range with him,
Yeah.
and they there's some deer that walked out on the lane, like
No.
900 meters out,
No.
like far as fuck.
Yeah.
And I was on that the HK like M110 or whatever, that
Mhm.
new fucking thing they got. And there I was like, oh, there's fucking deer all the way the fuck out there. And he goes, get off the gun. And I like stand up and like step away, and he like gets on the gun. He's like, a spotter fucking knocked me in at these fucking deer, and he starts shooting at these fucking deer, dude. That shit was fucking crazy. He's a fucking insane person.
Psycho.
Fucking insane person. Yeah, he's badass though. I'd follow the motherfucker anywhere. Yeah, that guy's cool as fuck.
Dude,
Yeah, that guy fucks so hard.
do you see the New York Knicks won the semifinals?
Um, no. What? Okay, we're talking about basketball. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, the New York Knicks.
I don't know shit about
Well,
basketball.
like the New York then anyway.
Anyway, the who?
The New York Knicks,
I don't know if you say that.
dude, they won. They won the semifinals. They're going to the conference.
Who's
It doesn't matter. The
who's still
Knicks
in
are
the
gone.
conference?
The Knicks are gone. That's all that matters, dude.
I'm
They
looking at
haven't.
the list right now,
They
and
have,
I don't fuck with any of these.
the Knicks haven't had a good season in like 26 years.
Who's on their team? Do they have any
I don't, it doesn't matter. It's just the principle of the Knicks are going. They're doing well this year.
I'm looking at their players. I don't see nobody here. Oh, they got Jalen Brunson. I know Jalen Brunson. He's
Dude, I don't even know basketball players. I just watch it when I'm at the bar.
you know what I really fuck with is like in the past like 20 years they're like, hey, let's go find us the craziest white boy from Lithuania.
Yeah,
Like
from
every team,
somewhere. Yeah.
yeah, from
And then when
every
they
team.
retire, they're like, okay, well, we got to go get a new
I
one.
need I need
What are we
I
gonna do
need
this year?
a token
Serbia,
Lithuanian
I
white. Yeah.
guess. We'll do Serbia this year.
Everybody needs a token European white man who's
Yeah,
fucking 7 feet tall.
he's 7'8", and he's like the most nasty player on the game.
And then they do like interviews, and they're like, "Do you like have like a lot of love for the sport?" And he's like, "No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's
dude,
fun."
fucking Jokic or Josic or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
that Serb's name is.
yeah.
Like,
He's
you
one of the
love
best.
playing basketball. He's like one of the best basketball players.
He's like in history. Yeah,
And they're
he's like,
like, do you love the game? And he's like, no, I'd rather be farming.
yeah, dude, that guy fucks.
It's like, yeah,
That
dude,
guy,
that's real as fuck.
that guy's farming is cool as fuck.
That's how I know I'd get along with him, like as a
Yeah.
person, you know. That's
There's a
real. I
there's
think
a
even if
Formula
I
One driver similar to that mentality.
right,
Uh, Kimi Räikkönen. He was like a world champion, and he'd like they'd like interview him, and he'd be like, I don't really. This is just a hobby for me. Like
Yeah.
he would like crash out of like the most like prestigious sport there like might ever have existed. There's only like 20 people in it, and he's like, yeah, he would like crash out and he would like go to his yacht. He would like run out of the stadium and like get out of his little fucking little cute little boy uniform and like get on his yacht and drink beers and watch the rest of the race. He's a fucking killer, dude. Fucking love Kimi Räikkönen. He's the best
Rest in
motherfucker.
peace.
He's not dead.
Oh, never mind then. Rest in piss.
Dude, he fucks.
He did or he does?
He probably still does.
I thought he's dead.
He's not dead.
You said he was. Why'd you lie to me and say
His
he was
nickname is
dead?
the Iceman.
Well, that's kind of cold.
That is, yeah,
No,
that is, yeah.
no pun intended. I did not mean the.
That's a fucking tough ass nickname,
Yeah,
dude.
the Iceman. Dude, that's fucking
Yeah.
badass. Fuck. Tired, man. Went to bed at like 5 a.m.
Why?
I don't know. I don't
Dude, I
even.
got too drunk too early
I
yesterday. Like,
remember.
threw off the vibe, dude. Because I like was getting drunk. I'm like, yeah, I can fuck with this. And then I opened another one, and then I downed that bitch pretty quick. And I was like, ah, fuck.
Ah, fuck. I overshot. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I had waited another like 30 minutes, I probably could have got by.
Here's a good one.
What's up?
18-year-old. Oh, not even. I was still 17. Fruit guy. Space. Some guy who has sex with every fruit. Yeah, I don't know what 17-year-old me was up to.
Dude, having sex with an apple would be extremely difficult.
Well, it depends on which way it's going.
Yeah, but like you'd have to like decore. I guess yeah. I guess if you decore it, you could like fuck it like like.
Oh, I meant like shoving it up my ass.
Oh,
I'm like shoving an apple up my
there are two
ass.
schools of thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I meant when I said depends on which way. Yeah, putting your pee pee inside an apple would be difficult.
That'd be
Putting
pretty
an
fun.
apple up your asshole would probably still be difficult. But
Yeah, I mean, you just do a little bit of training. 30 minutes of training every day. In a couple weeks, you probably got an apple up your ass.
yeah, I wonder how long it would take you to be able to dilate your asshole enough to get an apple up your ass.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a good question. First of all, like just like the training of the rectum to be
Right.
able to take objects
Yeah.
regularly. Like how
So
often
butt
are they
butt
doing that?
plug, right?
Right, but like how often? Because like you can't like I imagine if you put a butt plug in, you can't just like go sitting down
Well,
places.
I was gonna say the opposite. I would imagine you just put a butt plug in and then go about your day, and then
Yeah, but I'm saying like it would be uncomfortable. So like your day would change. You know, and like it'd
right.
be a
I guess it depends on what.
because every time that you like upsize the butt plug, it'd be get more uncomfortable. Like it'd be the same amount of discomfort. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Isn't yeah.
I don't know. I've never gone about my normal day with a butt plug up my ass.
That's what I'm saying though. Is you can't go about your normal day with a butt plug. So like when you have a butt plug in, you're no longer having a normal day.
Right. But what if it's just a day off
Yeah, but you can't be sitting down at the computer playing games.
with a butt plug in?
Fuck no.
I mean, you're making me want to buy a butt plug just to find out if I can.
I just don't think you can.
Well,
Because
now
like
I just want to prove you wrong.
because like
What if you
you're
get
sitting
on
down.
next time and I'm like, hey, Jacob,
I got I'm plugged up.
Jacob, guess what's in my ass right now? Yep, it's an apple.
I
I've been
like the
practicing
flared
the whole
face would be
time.
so uncomfortable.
Right. Dude, I really don't know. I've never tried to sit at a desk with a butt plug in my ass. I'm now contemplating trying to do it, but I also don't
Yeah.
want to. Like, I want to just, I like, is there something I can look up? I don't know if I want to look that up either.
Look what up. I'll look it up for you.
How, I got it. How comfortable is
Oh, dude, you want to hear something fucking gross I did
Wow.
in Romania?
Okay. Do you want to hear a gross answer to our question?
Oh yeah,
I looked up. Well, first, I don't know why. I think this is homophobic. I looked up how comfortable is it to sit with a butt plug in,
yeah.
and the top one is can girls sit down with a butt plug? I don't know why it feels a little homophobic.
Well, because boys have butts too.
And some lady commented, and I like
Why
to.
would you put a butt plug in your pussy?
I don't like this. I don't like that the lady who commented. I can see a picture of her, and she looks like exactly the kind of person who would
Hey, no,
comment
send it to me.
this. Yeah, I'm
Send
taking a screenshot to send to you. She looks like exactly the type. I might put this in the podcast. I don't know if this is doxing. I don't know. She posted on Quora, so this is on her. I messaged it to you.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
she's got a butt plug up her butt right now, dude.
And she said, sure, it's not difficult unless the base is a really weird shape or it's an exceptionally long plug. I have a tentacle plug shaped like that. It's reasonably comfortable when I'm standing up, but it becomes really noticeable when I sit, which was rather the point of the design, so I understand.
The point of it is to be uncomfortable when you sit down.
I don't know.
They got a kink. They got it like a sitting down shame kink.
It's very
The
hyper
fuck?
specific. I only get hard when I'm sitting down uncomfortably with a butt plug in. FED. Dude, her picture is fucking awful. No shame to whoever the fuck her name. Her name was like Kitty too,
Hey,
which makes it
don't
even
fucking yuck
funnier.
yums,
Yeah,
man.
you know what? Oh my god, what a callback! What
Yuck
a
yums.
fucking callback! I'm not yucking her yum. I'm just
You're not
saying
yucking her yums, dude. I'm saying like maybe she could do a little bit with her hair color. I think the hair color doesn't suit
the
her.
color's not helping.
Color's not helping. Um, but other than that, I mean, shove. If you want to put stuff up your ass, put stuff up your ass, man. It's
If
not
you
me
want to
mom
put
yucking.
stuff up your ass, put stuff up your ass. The code
Yeah,
has
don't be a belly.
approval. Code has
Yeah,
approved.
the
If you want to
council has
put stuff,
approved.
the
The council
council,
has
the
approved.
count,
Ass
boom,
play.
stamp, big stamp, approved. Big, big bell noise, ding ding. Butt plugs approved. The council approves of sitting down with butt plugs in.
Dude, that's a yeah. We should make all the people, all our friends send us things to approve or disapprove, and
Approve or
we'll approve.
disapprove.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
that's
that could
fucking
be
funny.
fun.
That could be funny, dude.
Maybe for next time we'll have a list of things
Yeah, for sure.
to approve or
Yeah, that's so
disapprove.
fucking awesome.
And I really like to imagine knowing the people that we know,
Yeah, I mean, I'll text some of um
your
my
soldiers.
coworkers. Yeah, because
Yeah,
like they're like
some of the
real
U.S. Army. Good use of taxpayer dollars.
brother. You don't want. Actually, I'll tell you a profound use of your money. That I
Okay,
personally made sure that you spent money paying me to do this activity. I had to masturbate over in Romania, right?
you know what?
And
Okay,
masturbatory behavior,
sorry, I just
engage
spit
in
out my
masturbatory
drink.
behavior. And I didn't want to do it in my bunk because
Right.
that's gross. Like, what am I? Like, I'm just gonna come in my hand? Like, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Or
Well, then you
like,
can just eat it.
it's like a fucking lizard,
Yeah,
um,
like a monkey.
like a fucking water monitor.
Like a
Um,
monkey.
so,
Just lapping it
yeah,
up. Your soldier comes in and you're just like licking out of the palm of your hand, and he's like, "What are you doing, Sarge?" And you look up and you have cum dripping from your
yeah,
lip.
that's fucking gross. I'm not doing
Uh,
that. It's either I come in my own hand or I crocodile roll it into my sheets. Like that's fucking disgusting.
like you're fucking 12,
Yeah. So I went to the showers and it was like early
right?
because I like didn't go to formations because I didn't want to.
Right,
And then I just stood outside. So they're like closed showers with like curtains.
right.
And the showers are like portable showers, so they would like overflow if it's like 3 or 4 days into them changing the water.
Okay.
So I just like stood in the hallway of the showers and nutted into one of the showers,
Okay.
and then went to a different shower and showered.
That's insane. That is that
It was pretty
is
fucked up. I like the post nut clarity on that really fucking hit.
I would kill myself. I don't think I
And dude,
could.
that was not cool. Yeah.
Wow. I'm pro. Jesus fucking Christ.
And I got paid like that. I was getting paid that entire time,
Right.
but it was like I made a fucking mess, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I can't imagine.
yeah, it was gross. That's fucked up. Sorry.
Sorry for what? Spilling the
part
beans
of
on that
part of
one?
part of that was like telling you that, and the other half of that was sorry to the guy who took a shower in that shower stall.
Dude, if I
Somehow you
if I
made me
went into
feel
the fucking
better.
shower stall and I took a step in and my first step was into a puddle of someone's cum, I
I know,
what?
dude. Brass the fuck out, dude.
Dude, the barracks is getting aired out. That's all I'm saying, dude. You in our country. You ever watch
Yeah,
Full
dude.
Metal Jacket,
I
dude?
mean, I,
That's
I
me.
turned the I turned the water on afterwards, but like you know what happens to like semen when it gets wet, it does that shit.
What? Yeah, oh yeah, when it gets hot and wet specifically.
Yeah. Oh, so is the answer there to take a cold shower and then masturbate?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, so I
I,
turned the
I
water
I
on.
read that once and I was like, what? And I had to go test it out. I was like, damn, I'll be
I'll be
goddamned.
I'd be
I'll
goddamn.
be goddamned. I've been jerking off wrong for years.
That's why I gotta stop, man. There's too many fucking sweats nowadays, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's too competitive.
Too competitive.
There's ranks on porn sites now.
Really?
Yeah, Bo was telling me about this. The website Brazzers or maybe Jerkmate. One of the I'm a jerk ranking. Dude, there's like a yeah, Jerkmate ranked.
Dude, that's fucking badass.
It's I think it's pretty crazy that that exists.
I don't think there's anybody actually doing that though.
No, there are people doing it. Seriously.
I don't think so. I like how many? Like it can't be a like that's again like hyper niche situation unless it's like people are engaging in it for like jokes, but that's still weird.
So I think it's people get points based
Point?
on yeah, so you make an account on Jerkmate and then I'm reading the rules right now.
I'm on the fucking website.
You get points based on how much you watch.
Like porn?
Yeah. You like click a button for every time you crank it.
Okay.
it
So how do they know that you cranked it though?
I think it's an honor system.
Do they have fucking jerkmate fucking merch?
I'm seeing that.
Celestial Oh, okay. Grand masturbator. Oh, these are $32. That's a
Platinum
decent amount.
Polar, Silver Stroker, Bronze Beater, Golden Gooner.
If I buy you one of these shirts, will you wear it?
Uh, I was just thinking that I would rather kill myself than wear one of these in real life. Dude,
What the
oh my god, they're so bad. They're like ugly too.
what the shirts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
If some fucking Marvel Rivals player is fucking wearing this somewhere.
if you got me the Golden Gooner shirt, I would wear it.
You don't want Celestial Coomer?
No, dude, Golden Gooner's funny. I'll wear it out to dinner with David and not warn him ahead of
Can I
time.
get you a Jerkmate bucket hat? Can I please get you a Jerkmate? I'm buying you a fucking Jerkmate.
It won't fit.
Bucket
No, no, it's a waste of my. It won't have a big head.
hat. Okay, what can I get you a Jerkmate unisex denim jacket?
Dude, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's just a black leather denim jacket with the word Jerkmate on the back. See the answer lays in it's fucking if it's embroidered or not. If it's embroidered, I'm buying it for you.
Do not buy me Jerkmate merch.
I'm buying you jerk. I'm for sure doing this.
I didn't even know Jerkmate was a real website. I don't even know what this fucking
It's
is.
embroidered, bro. Congratulations on your new jacket, dumbass. What size are you?
What? XL.
Oh, that's the only size that's sold out. So only fat people are buying Jerkmate merch.
That makes sense. That adds up. I'm not surprised to find that out whatsoever.
Dude, that's badass. Dude, I can get you a fucking Jerkmate MagSafe phone case. This is fucking insane.
This is insane. And you know what's crazy is like I'm looking at these things and people are buying them. Like it says people are buying them.
Is that fucking real though?
I
Like,
don't
dude,
know.
are like internet shops allowed to like lie about shit like that, like interaction?
I really don't know.
Oh, bro, you trying to go to MagicCon in September in Atlanta?
September. Yeah, you know what? I could do that. I'll have
Okay.
PTO by then. We could go to Atlanta.
Yeah, because Bernie's out there, Bernard.
Oh, Bernard. Bernard
Yeah.
Beep.
So we'll hang out with Bernard, and then we'll go to the Shed Aquarium, obviously.
Yeah, oh, because it's the best aquarium that ever exists. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, that one.
Right.
Yeah,
Of course.
good. Good. Glad we're
Yeah.
on the same page there.
Okay. Yeah. MagicCon, Bernard, Shed Aquarium.
Yeah.
Badass. Hell yeah. That's sick. What else you got on your fucking phone? Sex with fruits. Oh, dude, pineapple?
Pineapple up the ass. That one's a one way fruit.
Oh,
That's
dude.
not going in the ass.
Nah, if you do it
No,
upside down.
no, no.
Oh no, because then pulling it out, it's gonna.
Yeah. See now, some of them are exclusively ass fruits. You know, like a cherry. Pop a cherry in your ass.
Oh, that's that's a fucking yeah, dude. Dude, you're fucking.
You can't fuck a cherry, but you can surely
You
pop one
can't.
in your ass.
You can pop a couple cherries in your butt, dude.
Like a chain of cherries.
You cherry popping each other's assholes.
Cherry pop an asshole. Oh God. Cherry pop an asshole chain. Uh
Oh my god, yeah.
I can see why you thought it was funny. I said pop a cherry in your ass. Okay. That was not intentional. I didn't even realize what I said.
Pop a cherry in your
Dude,
ass,
pop
dude.
a cherry in your ass is fucking funny. That is good. Pop a
Dude,
grape
but
in
like
your
the
ass.
I mean,
Uh,
yeah, the issue is like when we start getting to the small ones like that that don't have like stems,
right.
you're
Well,
gonna
you're
have some
you're
trouble. Well,
not getting the cherry back out, buddy. Stems. This cherry stem comes off really easily.
you're just gonna have to.
Oh, you know, it'd be a good fruit to fuck. A fucking a peach. It would have to be a pretty big
Oh
peach.
man, yeah,
Because
that'd be a fucking.
peaches aren't big, so it'd have to be like a substantial
Well,
peach.
my fucking dick isn't big either.
Banana
I fucking. Oh, I mean, banana up the ass, obviously.
up the ass, obviously.
Obviously.
Um,
What about those
lychee,
like
lychee my ass. Star fruit
what
in my
about those
ass. Carambola,
dude?
carambola in my ass.
What about those little fucking fruits that are on the trees in
The
Florida?
loquats.
Loquats, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Loquat up the
Put a
ass.
handful of loquats on my ass. You could probably fit a lot of loquats in your ass.
Oh, dude, fucking a mango would be
But oh my
crazy.
god, dude, I have
Dude,
like a
fucking a
boner just saying
mango
just
would be
saying that.
crazy, dude. I bet that
Uh,
shit fucking. Oh my god.
oh god.
Dude, fucking. Every time I eat a fucking um mango, I feel
Yeah.
like that Saturn devouring his son thing.
Yeah, yeah. No, I know what you're
I
saying. Yeah, I feel the
feel
same
like it's like
way.
all over my
Yeah,
fucking
I feel
hands and like my face.
gross. I feel like
Yeah, it's fucking
evil for eating a
disgusting.
mango.
Like I feel like I like you can only eat one of those in like solitude. You can't like eat one of them bitches in public. It's
Right.
fucked up.
Oh, solitude like in Skyrim?
I don't understand that
The
reference.
city of solitude in Skyrim. Anyway.
I
Watermelon, you could fuck a watermelon. That'd be too
Yeah, but it would
much,
like get all
actually.
fucked up. No,
Yeah.
it get all fucked up.
You'd break the
'Cause you'd have,
watermelon.
yeah, you'd have to like bore a bunch of different holes
Yeah.
so you could like fuck different parts of the watermelon because it's gonna get all mushed in because it's
Because
water.
it's a watermelon.
Yeah, because it's gonna get all like fucked up. But
Uh,
it'll be like leaking out. It'll
oh,
be
dude, like a papaya or guava, that'd go crazy.
yeah, yeah.
Dude, you got that guava pussy.
Guava pussy, dude.
Girl, your pussy is good as a guava.
This shit- You fuck with pussy right out the shower or like 9 to 5 pussy?
That's a crazy question. But obviously, you gotta have a little stank on it.
Little tahine.
You
Yeah.
got a little stank on it. It's for added
Yeah.
flavor.
It's like 2 miles on the treadmill pussy is incredible.
This is one of the worst episodes of any show.
What? I think there's something to be said. You know what I mean?
I
Like
think there's
the
some. No, I don't know if. Yeah, no, I don't disagree, but I really, I'm really proud of how quickly this transitioned from. I mean, at the beginning of it, we were talking about like actual things, and
what are we talking about?
at the very
I forgot what we
beginning,
talked
I don't even remember. I just remember it wasn't fucking putting fruits on our dicks.
about.
I don't remember what it was, but it sure as shit wasn't how many cherries could I fit up my ass.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. We
Man,
got to get Will in here for the next one, dude.
Will it here?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. Oh, I do know what this means. I was about to say I don't know what this means. I remembered it was the bee holocaust.
The bee holocaust?
Yeah.
Like honeybees?
Well, and then I remembered what it was. We had our laundry room was like outdoors at my childhood home. It was like our laundry room was like in the garage, but the garage was
Mm,
detached from like you had to go into the garage
yeah.
from the outside. And
Right.
I remember one day I went out there to do laundry and I opened the door and it's just like the room has like 6 million bees in it. Like the entire room is full of bees.
Okay.
Like the bees
That's
had
a
built
lot
like
of bees.
they had built like a colony in the wall of the garage and then finally busted through and so the room was just full of bees. And so my mom got like someone to take out the honeycomb, take out the hive. But then the bees that wouldn't leave had to get killed, so they you know they put out some bee poison. They gassed the bees. I don't really know how they killed them, but I just remember for the next like 2 years, every now and again when you go outside to the laundry room, there'd still just you just like find a bee corpses every now and again. Like right after they gassed the bees the first time,
Did you keep a fucking room of shoes in your fucking garage?
a room of little bee shoes in the garage. The first time when they first gassed the bees, I remember I went out there and I felt like the Red Army soldiers stumbling across Auschwitz. Because I opened the door and there was for real like a mat of bees dead
Dude,
in the
that's so
laundry
funny.
room. It
Dude,
was
I
just
was gonna
covered.
dude, that's
And
so
then
fucking funny.
even years later, I'd like go to grab something and like move it. It hasn't been moved in a while. I'd move like a dead bee behind it. I just remember the bee holocaust, the bee Shoah.
I'm googling the Auschwitz shoe room.
Dude,
We,
I went to the Holocaust Museum. I saw the shoe room at the Holocaust Museum.
you know what's fucking bananas to me is
Bunch
like
of bullshit. Yeah, what?
that room has like light bulbs in it.
Yeah.
So like somebody's got to go in there and change that light bulb. And I bet that room fucking stinks, dude.
It doesn't smell great. It doesn't smell
I
great.
bet that room fucking
It
smells,
doesn't smell
dude.
bad though. It smells like it just smells like leather, like it smells like wet
Nah, dude,
leather.
that shit smells like fucking tinea rubrum.
You're saying that about my people right now.
They got some, dude. Hell yeah. There's some fucking Pseudomonas aeruginosa on that shit.
I have this idea for like a bit that I want to do.
What? What's that?
I want to like get Gino, right?
Yeah.
He's really skinny and he's Serbian. Well, he used to be skinny. He's actually not anymore. But he used
I
to
thought
be
you said
really. He's Serbian and he's really skinny, so he looks like a guy that black and white picture of a guy from Dachau.
Okay.
And so I wanted to do this bit where I get Gino and have him dressed up in some striped pajamas, and I get like a repro Nazi guard uniform, and him and I go to the Holocaust Museum and like we're here for the live exhibit, like pretend like we're like actors trying to get in, like we're there for some live exhibit, and then just and then just go around and like recreate scenes amongst the Holocaust Museum and all the patrons.
You should put a fucking collar on him and walk him around the exhibits and be like, "This is what's gonna happen to you
This
if
is
you don't
what's gonna
fuck with
happen to you if you vote. If you vote for Donald Trump again, this is what's gonna
it."
happen for you. Dude, I got frisked at the Holocaust Museum.
They frisked you.
I was like 11 or 12, and
They're
I
like this this little Italian boy's
this
got
little
some.
wop's got something. No, I forgot to take my belt off, so I went through the metal detector and it beeped. So
How
they
did
had
they
to,
fucking? Why do they? Why are they like freaking the fuck out of the Holocaust Museum?
because Nazis, dude.
What? That's not a thing, dude.
Oh yeah, my bad.
He killed all the ones with spines.
There's only
Thank.
octopus Nazis left.
There's no way octopus Nazis left.
The only Nazis left are slimes.
Nazis
Gelatinous.
Nazis are an inferior bug people.
I don't know if I'd say that, dude, because bugs are. I imagine bug people
Well,
would be cool.
that oh yeah, that fucking sucks. But like you can call them rat people, but rats are also cool.
Rats are awesome, yeah.
So we got to find a bug that sucks, or an animal that sucks, I suppose. What could they be? Weasels. I don't fuck with weasels. I think they're tricky little fuckers.
Yeah, they're sketchy.
Yeah. Or hares. I don't fuck with hares either.
With hairs? Oh yeah, like the fucking like insane rabbits.
Yeah, dude, those
Yeah,
guys
dude,
fucking suck. Yeah, I don't fuck with hair. Yeah, they're weird hair people. That's what Nazis are.
they're weird hair people. Yeah, I can get behind that. Did I have notes in my phone from when I worked at the movie theater?
Dude, remember when you had that Mark Wahlberg fucking cardboard
Yeah,
cutout?
yes, yeah. Did I tell you about the time I went to get pizza and I had the Mark Wahlberg cutout?
Nah.
I was with a friend and we were getting pizza, and so this is when I was still like fat and retarded,
Yeah.
and so I was like 18, right? I had a ponytail and a goatee. I was wearing a full tracksuit and Tim's,
Okay.
and I was in like Charlotte Harbor getting pizza. And I went inside and I was having pizza, and some guy came in and was like, "Hey, is that your black Camry parked out front?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Dude, what's with the Mark Wahlberg cutout in the passenger seat?" It's like, I don't know. I thought it was funny. He's like, "Yeah, it is funny." I was like, "Okay, do I need to like move my car? Like, why are you?" And he's like, "No, I just wanted to know." I was like, "Okay, am I the first person you asked?" He's like, "Yeah, you just look like the kind of guy that would have a Mark Wahlberg cutout in their passenger."
You do. You do look like the kind of
Why
guy.
I do, yeah, no, he was right. Like, I'm not annoyed. It's just like he just walked in, he looked around, he saw some fat guy in a tracksuit with a ponytail and a goatee, and he's like, "That's the guy that has the Mark
100%.
Wahlberg." I have,
100%. Yeah, that's so
um,
fucking funny, dude.
but I don't know why I took notes of people that I think because I like to remember stories. I always had like whenever I like the usher at a movie theater,
Yeah.
dude, people would just like say weird shit to me because I was like 18 too, so I thought it was funny at the time.
Right.
So I was like, I was just like kind of realizing how retarded like normal people are,
Right.
and I remember this. Some guy came up to me and they had like two tickets, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna come to see this movie," and then they had the third ticket, and they're like, "Yeah, it's for our buddy. Can we just rip it now, and then you'll just let him in?" And I was like, "How am I supposed to know?"
Who's your buddy?
Yeah, like so I'm just supposed to let the first guy that comes up and says I'm allowed to be in here. And they're like, well, he's about this tall. They put their hand. He's about yay high. He's got black hair. He looks Chinese. It's like, okay, I guess that's enough. And then a man who looked like fucking the kung fu guy from Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi, came up. It was like the most Chinese look. I think that guy's Japanese, actually. Just racist on accident. The guy that looked like Jackie Chan came up. He was like, I'm here for my ticket. It's like, oh, I know. You're the Chinese looking guy.
That's so funny. That guy's like probably like Laotian, and
Yeah.
his
He's
friends
no,
are
he's
just like
he's probably Peruvian.
yeah, his friends are just racist.
Yeah. Yeah, some fucking gonna be coming in and
Some
he's
guy we
like
picked up at the Boxer Rebellion is gonna be here
he's
shortly.
like, dude, I'm from Nepal.
The Dalai Lama shows up, dude.
The Dalai
Like
Lama.
this guy fucking
Oh my god, is
yeah,
this the
Chinese
Dalai
guy.
Lama?
The fucking Dalai Lama, dude.
My friends said that they had a ticket in time for me.
Dude, that would be so
Dude,
fucking
it's the
funny.
Dalai Lama.
Yeah, dude, that'd be like, do some weird shit with women, bro. You can't see movies here, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's a children's movie. You're not allowed in there,
You're
Dalai
not
Lama. You're gonna try to kiss him on the lips. I'm not cool with that. As the 18-year-old usher of this movie theater,
Dude,
I'm
those
defending the
kids would have
children.
those kids would have got kissed on the lips if you weren't there to protect them from the Dalai Lama, the 14th Dalai Lama.
Tenzin
God,
Gyatso. That's his
Tenzin.
Tenzin
Is that an
Gyatso.
Avatar: The Last Airbender fucking reference?
Other way around. They named Tenzin and Gyatso after the Dalai Lama.
I don't think so.
That's you think the Dalai Lama was named after
Yeah, I do.
the 14th Dalai Lama was named after Tenzin from
After
Legend of
Aang's instructor.
Korra and Gyatso from Aang's instructor from Legend.
Oh fuck,
You know
dude.
what's weird? Yeah, you're right. They named the Dalai Lama after Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Dude, did you hear that story about? I don't know if it's true or not. Where he would like lay next to like mountains of like naked women to like test his like fucking what's that shit called? And what the fuck celibacy?
Celibacy? No, I wasn't.
Yeah, that shit's weird as fuck. That guy's weird. Tenzin Gyatso, what's up with you, man? Tenzin Gyatso, if you're listening, what the fuck was that about?
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, if the Dalai Lama's listening, what was that about? Also, what was that thing? Fucking remember when Gandhi
I'm
would
on
be
his
like,
Wikipedia page and his like controversy over a young boy and suck my tongue.
"Yes,
Ah,
yeah, I don't give a fuck. I fuck with the Dalai Lama, dude. He's chill."
he's chill. What are you talking about? About Gandhi? Also, weird fucker, dude.
How Gandhi would like he's like to prove that I am celibate, I will lay naked next to
Oh, that's what I'm thinking.
10,
That's what I'm
12 year
thinking about.
olds.
That's what
Yeah.
I just put that on the fucking Dalai Lama. My apologies.
Dude, Dalai Lama, if you're listening, we're sorry.
I'm so sorry. But
Jacob,
also the suck
Jacob,
my tongue
sorry.
thing is weird.
That
I'm
suck my
racist.
tongue thing
Sorry.
is weird, but
We'll slide past it.
yeah, he
Gandhi,
thought you were
sorry.
Gandhi, even though you
My
guys are
fault.
different races and Gandhi died before you were born. Actually, I don't think that's true, but Gandhi died when you were 5.
I just fucking confused the fucking
Dude,
Dalai Lama.
Gandhi's kind of one of the
Uh,
like history's goats.
who? Gandhi?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Uh,
because he was like a really shitty person, but nobody gives a fuck. Like everyone's like, oh yeah, Gandhi, like the peace awesome dude.
he's awesome guy.
And they're like, it's like, yeah, he like slept with naked children, and he wrote Hitler letters about how epic he was, and that like inferior races need to be put down. And they're like, yeah, but he peacefully protested once, so like that's cool.
Yeah, dude. Hitler started using the term Aryan, and Gandhi lost his fucking mind.
Yeah. Hitler is my favorite guy. I mean, I made
I
really
can't believe
big
I just
fan of
slandered
Adolf
the fucking
Hitler.
Dalai Lama
The
like that.
Dalai Lama, dude, Tenzin Gyatso. How dare you do that about him?
Yasuo's a fucking goat avatar character too.
Yeah, yeah. They named him after. They named the Dalai Lama. Dude, what if the Dalai Lama was gay instead of a pedophile?
Who?
The Dalai Lama?
What if he was gay?
Yeah. What if instead of telling children to suck his tongue, he was just like, you know? I don't even know what the implication of that statement means. I want to be honest.
I don't know if things would change.
I don't know. Oh, he'd still go to hell. You're right.
Yeah, he doesn't believe in Yahweh. Why? The Dalai Lama
Doesn't
has a
believe
fucking
in
website. Dude, that's fucking awesome. What the fuck does he need a website for?
well, never mind.
What? No, say it.
I was gonna say when I was a kid, I thought women peed out their assholes.
Uh,
Is that a common male child thing?
I didn't know that there was a difference in genitalia until I sat down at like that fifth grade thing, and
Right.
they were like, "That's a vagina." I was like, what the fuck is that?
Like, what the fuck is that? Where did her
Guys have a
dick? Where did her dick go?
what the fuck, dude? Why, dude? You guys have a fucking axe wound? That's so fucked up, dude.
Swoon is
That's
crazy.
that's so fucking gross. Oh man, dude, if I fucking disliked women anymore, I'd be gay. That shit's gross.
Sorry,
That's
repeat that.
if I disliked women anymore, I'd be gay.
If
Because
I
women are
disliked
kind of
women anymore, I'd be gay. Okay.
yeah, not because I like like dudes are so hot, but like women can be so gross. The vagina is a weird concept. The vulva, the vulva, it's an enigma. Why do they secrete
the
prostate
vulva.
prostate specific antigen? That's fucking gross. Why do you have that? Why do you got prostate juice in your pussy?
The fucking.
That's fucking disgusting.
You sound like an insane person.
That's real life, bro.
I know,
That's
but you
real life.
sound like an insane person.
That's fucking disgusting. Why are you squirting like my butthole juice through your pussy on me? That's fucking disgusting. It's unreal, man.
I don't even know what to say to that little.
Dude, that's fucking gross.
I think I'm gay now.
Dude, this one time, we had a this one time we had a patient, and she had a yeast infection that she didn't treat.
Oh God.
Um,
Yeah.
and
A
when
loaf of
the
bread came out.
when the speculum came out, there was like it was like seafoam green.
Dude,
Like
that's
it
a
was
good
like very
color
like
though.
it was like it was it is a good. I saw it. I was like, hey, stylist, do you have any fabrics in this color? And
Yeah, you took a sample of it. You're like, can I get my car in this color?
yeah, it was like frothy, like it went through
I
the
just like gagged. That is
yeah,
fucking
it
disgusting.
was it was fucked up. It had like heft though, like because it would like
Heft?
slide off like heft, like yeah, like it had like it like if you put all of the shit onto like a micro scale, like it would register that there's weight, like that, like it was a lot.
I feel nauseous now.
Yeah, it was fucked up. Yeah, and the room that we were in didn't have a fucking um window, so we had to call the fucking biohazard cleaning people to come fucking clean out the fucking room. So that's some real life. That's like honestly, I have more PTSD about that than I do from like my
Actually
from my
being in the
childhood.
army, your deployments.
From me like anything, I haven't deployed. I went
No, you
to
got deployed.
Afghanistan.
Remember when you were in Fallujah?
I was not in Fallujah.
I was.
I wish I was in
I was in
Fallujah
Fallujah.
as like a tourist. They just kind of watch the spectator sport.
Dude, I remember a couple weeks ago, I took this cane from Walmart. I stole a cane from Walmart.
When?
This was a while ago.
Okay.
I said a couple weeks ago, but then I thought about it more, and it was actually like a pretty long time ago. I
Okay.
forgot I forget that I've lived here for like a year and a half now. It still feels like I just moved here a few months ago. So I'm like, oh yeah, the other day. Oh no, actually that was like over a year ago. But I stole a cane from Walmart because like I went to buy something and they didn't have it, and the Walmart's kind of far away. So how far away I went, I was like, I gotta get something out of this. So I just took a cane.
Okay.
And so I brought it back to my apartment, and then sometimes I haven't done it in a while. I should bust it back out. I'll I would like go to the bar with someone or like with David or something. I'd bring a cane with me and just walk around like I have a limp, and I would just be loudly talking about like Desert Storm or whatever I felt like that day, either Desert Storm or like Iraqi Freedom or something,
Yeah.
And I'd just be like smoking with like a limp in a cane, like fucking kids these days are bitching about shit. I lost the use of my leg in Fallujah. And these kids are bitching, and David's just like has nothing to say. Like he just is walking with me, speechless, just quiet. And it's so retarded. Like it's not funny, but the fact that it's not funny and it makes I hope
David
it makes David uncomfortable. I don't even know if it
Right.
does, but in my mind it does.
I mean, talk about a stoic gentleman.
Yeah, David is a stoic gentleman. I can be like fucking tickling his butt cheeks in public,
Yeah,
and
he doesn't give a. He just
he'll just
doesn't
keep
give
a
a fuck.
straight face,
Yeah, he doesn't
or he'll
care.
turn around with that wry little smile.
I hate that you described it like that.
It's what he has. He has a
Sounds like
little.
a fucking smut book.
What the fuck are you talking about? What's up with you guys reading smut books these days? What's going on?
Oh, dude, I fucking got all the dudes reading smut books in Romania, dude.
What the fuck's up with that?
Uh, I don't know. They're not very good. They're there's like I don't really fuck with like fantasy shit too
Right.
often. I don't really find it too interesting. Um, but I was there's some the the women female soldiers would fucking read them and be like, "That is porn," and they're like, "That's not porn. It's not porn. There's a story." And I
Right.
fucking read it then. And then I read it, and there is a story, but it's like loosely hanged together by the fact that like they're fucking like there is a story, but like any which way she moves, she's getting fucking railed out. You know what I'm saying? And it's super uncomfortable because like the one I read, this dude turns into a bear. Like he
Yeah,
can
you
like
guys are
turn
just
into a
reading
bear.
furry porn
It
books.
was it's pretty like upsetting. Like it's kind of strange. You should read it though.
I'm not reading the fucking furry porn
Read
books.
the book. God, you're a fucking loser. Don't
I'm
don't
a
fucking yuck my yums, boy.
Dude, I'm yucking your fucking. I like how it keeps coming back. That's good.
That's now added to my vocabulary.
Is that gonna be the name of the episode? Yuck my yum. Don't yuck my
Yeah,
yum.
don't yuck my yum.
Count the longest title in the history of the fucking world too.
What the
Council
Council
of
of
the
the
Elder
Elder
of the Zion,
of
episode
Zion?
one. Don't yuck
Don't
my
yuck
yum.
my.
It's like a fucking thesis paper. Is the title? Uh, Well, what do you want to do? You want to cut it off now? You want to
I don't know.
save it for
How
next
long? How long
time?
has this been going?
An hour and 34 minutes.
I think that's pretty good.
I think that's a pretty good amount of time.
Or is this gonna get edited down, or is this just like loose leaf, just fucking
I mean, I'm gonna cut out the like 4 minute gap when I was taking a shit, but besides that,
just loose leaf, just fucking letting that bitch run?
yeah, I mean, I might like go through and make sure we didn't say any really bad slurs. I don't think I can edit out all the gypsies. I'll be honest. I mean, I can, but I don't think I give a fuck. Um,
Um, dude, it's fine. People just get upset at anything nowadays.
That's true. Yeah, you can't even fucking shoot a gypsy in the face anymore without people
Can't
getting
fucking
upset.
curb stomp a gypsy
You can't even
without it getting
fucking kidnap a gypsy child and sell them into sex trafficking without people getting upset anymore.
You can't have pizza parties with gypsy kids anymore,
Well,
man. This is so fucked up.
can't even bring them to Epstein's Island
I can't even. My favorite New York financier, by the way.
anymore. Oh, Jeff Epstein?
Jeffrey, dude,
Yeah,
I'm
what's he up
surprised
to?
you
I
didn't.
love that guy. He
Jeffy,
did what?
there's no way, dude. Somebody get a hold of fucking Ghislaine.
Yeah, how was his partner, Jillian? I love that gal. She was a real fire starter. She did what?
Real fire starter. That was a fucking straight out of Norm Macdonald, dude. That was
What?
good.
Well, at least I could go find comfort in my good friend Harvey Weinstein. He's always been there for me. He did what?
Dude, somehow this guy, fucking John McAfee's got to get tied into that shit. He's like
Hopefully,
the most sane one out of those three is John
hopefully,
McAfee. Which is
hopefully
fucking
Bill Cosby's
crazy.
put out a new special at least. I used to love his comedy back in the day. He did. uh,
Fuck.
at least my favorite antivirus software creator is still alive.
Dude, John McAfee's the goat, dude. That
He
guy's
killed
the
himself. Not John
it
McAfee.
was so funny, dude. I was following his Twitter with like notifications on for a long time
Yeah,
because he was like, I promise to God, I'm not gonna kill myself."
I would never
And then
kill
like,
myself.
yeah, I would never kill myself. And then like, literally a week later, it was like, John McAfee fucking killed himself. And I was like, that is the most John McAfee thing he could have possibly done. Is
Yeah,
say that he's not going to kill himself,
yeah. If
and
I
then
kill myself, it's a CIA like psyop,
and then kill
and then kill
himself.
himself.
Yeah, it is 100% a John McAfee. First of all, his statement about the reproductive efforts with whales is a factual statement.
I just can't believe he's dead.
Dude, what if he's not?
Whoa.
Dude, I miss him, man.
Well, I do miss him. Like unironically, he was awesome.
He was fucking cool. Dude, he would like post videos of himself like on his boat in like the Gulf of America
Mhm.
with this, with this fucking
Shut the fuck
squad
up.
of with, the, with this squad of dudes. Like he'd pay bodyguards that would like just shoot fishermen if they got too close to his boat.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking badass, dude. I would give up my entire life to have been one of John McAfee's personal bodyguards.
I also think it's funny that he killed himself over like tax evasion charges too. Like
Well,
he wasn't
he's
even being arrested for being an insane person. He was being arrested for like tax evasion,
which he for sure did.
which he
He for
did.
sure,
He was
he for
definitely
sure did
guilty
that
of.
shit.
And it's like, you know, all right, rip. You know, rip one of the goats.
I think would he married like a Jamaican prostitute?
He did marry like yeah, a fucking Jamaican baddie.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome. Dude, man, what a fucking killer, dude.
He was a killer.
Yeah, he shot his fucking neighbor in like in South America. Yeah, fuck, man, I love John McAfee.
Loved.
No, I still love him.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, dude. If you have sex with a whale, it has to be consensual.
that's true. I no, he's right.
He's like that is a factual statement. If you manage to fuck one, it was consensual. Same with like
Right.
I guess like most predatory animals though, like
Right. Like,
alligators,
like if you were able to have sex with a bear, like
they wanted it.
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was asking for it.
Yeah, I was asking for it the way it was dressed.
If a bear gets raped in the woods, isn't it?
if a bear gets raped in the woods and no one's around to hear it,
It didn't happen, dude.
it happened.
If a bear gets raped in the woods.
Would you rather
That's a good one.
be would you rather trying to think of how to word this. Would you would you rather fight 100 gorillas or rape 100 bears?
That is, I mean, that is. I think that is an epic way to carry on the conversation that we had a couple of days ago. I think that is fucking badass.
Uh,
Um,
Fuck me.
um,
I'm like crying. Oh fuck.
oh fuck, dude. Yeah, because if it was like, dude, because if it was rape on a gorilla, they're fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Consider them bitches fucked. But bears is a different story, man.
Yeah, I don't think I could rape a bear.
I don't know. I don't know if I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if I could pull it off.
I don't know. I don't think so.
And I'm not talking about the bear.
Because it. Would you rather? Yeah, that's fucking funny. That's. Ah, fuck. That's fucking funny, dude.
So carry on our conversation from the other. What are you talking about?
Like there's like the new thing people are talking about, the could
Yeah,
100 men defeat a
King
gorilla.
Von versus 100 gorillas. Yeah.
So I think like but another thing was like women would rather meet a bear in the woods rather than a man,
A man, right?
right? And a and there's the classic male debate of grizzly bear versus gorilla,
Okay,
and argument and conclusions of that argument aside,
right,
grizzly bear is determined like unanimously to be the winner of that fight.
right.
So, um, women would rather see a bear, which will beat a gorilla in a fight, rather than see a random dude.
Who would
So then you
lose to
put,
a
oh,
gorilla?
right. So then you take 100 dudes
Right.
versus a single gorilla. We're raping that motherfucker.
Okay.
We're raping it. It's getting raped. If like, and that is just purely logical, right? That just
No, I
follows
mean
the
that is
logic.
purely logical. I was following your logic as it went. That is purely
Right.
logical.
Like, from a woman's perspective, 100 men are raping the fuck out of that gorilla,
Right.
and
And from my perspective as
I,
well, I'm raping
I
a gorilla.
and the women's perspective is right. Also,
Women are
women got to give
right.
it to them. Women got to give it to them. Purely logical creatures.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, they're
and
correct. I would rape a gorilla if I had the chance.
absolutely any day of the week.
Now, okay. Hmm. So I'm thinking now, like, so like 100 gorillas versus a man, right? How many grizzly bears would it take to wait? No, not it's not 100 gorillas versus a man. That's not the hypothetical.
It's 100,
I was thinking of
men.
King Von again.
Dude,
um,
thank God that motherfucker's dead. By the way, that guy was a fucking lunatic.
yeah. Well, was
Yeah, like I said, thank God.
100 gorillas versus 100 grizzly bears. Grizzly bears win.
Uh, I don't know, man.
Well, one grizzly bear beats one gorilla, so you know 1-1 they'll win.
I, I mean, I don't take that fucking that. I disagree. I think a gorilla is whooping them.
You think a gorilla beats a grizzly bear?
Uh, yeah, 6 out of 10 times
Are
probably.
you retarded?
Yeah, but that not about this
You
conversation.
have a disability.
I don't think so. I think that they're more agile. I think they have a more fully formed intellect.
I mean, those are both true things, but they're also like substantially smaller and weaker.
Yeah, and I think a gorilla is going to have the ability to innately understand that.
No, I don't know. It doesn't. It won't.
Bro, they fucking speak sign language. They think I
No, but
think
they
they
don't
got
speak
that.
sign language. Like one of them spoke sign language.
And she probably would have lost too.
Yeah, and she was like one of the shittest ones. That gorilla was a bitch ass. That gorilla would have got its ass whooped.
Yeah.
One human could beat that gorilla.
Yeah, it was a fucking pussy ass gorilla, wasn't it?
All the other
I don't know.
gorillas made fun of her at the gorilla cookout.
Whoa.
She come and
I
like
don't.
do,
I think that we need to unpack that.
but she come over and like do sign language, and they'd be like, "Get the fuck out of here."
I think I don't have a problem with that. I think the fact that they're at a hypothetical cookout.
But they can't
I
fucking gorillas can't grill.
I don't like the fact that you're doubling down on this, brother man.
What gorillas can't
I fucking
grill?
I do not. I don't think this is a wise play.
What are you talking
I think you
about?
miscalculated this play
I don't know
a
what you're
lot.
talking about. So
Brother.
gorillas can't grill.
Uh, I haven't seen one do that.
Oh, okay. Well, they can fucking grill.
Wow! Jesus Christ!
Why did you say that?
I didn't say that.
Why would you say that? I meant that entire thing as an innocent statement, and you perverted it.
Don't fucking use that
You
word.
perverted it. You perverted
I didn't
by
pervert
I
that.
I was just talking about a hypothetical gorilla grill out, and you made it into a whole
I
nother thing.
I, I think you made it into a thing. I'm just saying, like the opinions that people have of those words together.
Okay. So
You're gonna
because you're
attract.
racist,
I'm not racist. I am not racist. I'm just saying you're gonna attract a bunch of those weird hair people in the comment section
I
by talking about a gorilla cookout.
think we're done here. I think you ruined the
Yeah.
vibe.
I didn't fucking ruin the vibe.
I think
You fucking talked about a gorilla cookout.
you
It's
committed
fucking.
vibe suicide. I don't
Well, I mean, I'm a trendsetter. Historically,
know.
like I have been setting trends for a long time. Me and Young Doug, we
Yeah,
have a
you're
me and
you're
Young Doug
basically the
actually.
same person.
Yeah. Me and him actually have a separate council called the Council of Trendsetters,
Okay.
and we have global outreach.
Yeah.
Me
Well,
and
actually, this council is the one who even just lets you exist. You fucking worm.
well, I'm
So,
also on this council.
oh, that's true.
Yeah. What the fuck? I'm the I'm, I'm the funds manager of the Council of the Others of
Yeah.
Zion.
The funds manager.
Yeah.
You don't know shit about finance. I'm a New York financier.
Yeah, dude.
I studied from the best. I studied under the best. I interned at Jeffrey Epstein's island. Okay, I know how to. I know how to fucking balance a checkbook. You heard me?
You know what's so crazy is that bitch had a fucking helicopter license. You know how fucking crazy that is, dude? Like they're like, this shit is so crazy that I'm gonna have to go learn how to be a helicopter pilot.
You know, what's just crazy is I don't pay taxes.
Well, you're going to jail.
You hear that, IRS? If you're listening, if you're listening to this,
Then freaking dude, they're gonna have to listen to this entire podcast just to
yeah.
listen to you say that.
And it's also
They're
not
gonna,
true. So they're gonna listen to the whole thing. They're gonna have to listen to all the fucking talk about fucking fruits and, and like fucking
cherry popping, cherry
jerkbait,
popping those
bro,
assholes.
and raping grizzly bears. All they get to by me saying I don't pay taxes, and then they look into it and it's not even true. So it's just a waste of their time.
Yeah, we know how to play the system.
Yeah.
Cash only
I
business.
run the system, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah,
Council
that's
of the Elders of Zion. We run this shit.
you know what's funny is the Zion should be a reference to like the Zion National Park in Utah.
Not Zionism.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's funny. That'd be funny.
The banner is going to
Also,
be you and I photoshopped into the Zion
National Park.
National Park, yeah.
Dude, it's a good national
And then
park.
one day we'll have to visit there and like recreate the banner for
Absolutely,
and actually do it.
dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've never been to Zion National Park.
It's a good national park. It's a good national park.
Yeah, I've been there in
Weird.
Fallout New
It's
Vegas.
it's weird that they fucking asked us to be the elder council of it though.
Yeah, it is weird.
We have to go to a fucking shareholder meeting about the elder
Yeah.
population.
Yeah, it is weird that yeah, I don't because neither of us live even remotely near it. So it's weird that
Remotely.
they called us up and asked us to be on the elder council of it. But you know, I'm okay with it. I'm happy. It makes me feel
Good.
really like valued as an
It's a good
employee.
yeah, good side hustle.
Yeah, one of my many side hustles.
Who else are we getting on the council? We got to add some more council members.
Yeah, you don't. It's not just the two of us.
I guess it could be the two of
Maybe
us.
we could have like tryouts.
Tryouts.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
we can have like
All
next
right.
time we'll bring like See the problem though. Here's the
I think.
problem.
Okay.
Right. This is the innate problem is scheduling. You know,
Right.
because right now it's like, all right, this works. Saturday mornings. You know, I Saturdays I don't go until 2. You don't work on Saturdays.
Don't you have to go to work like in 54 minutes?
Exactly that amount of time. Yes. But like Saturday mornings work, you know, because I don't
Right.
go to work for a bit, and then you don't work at all on Saturdays. But now we toss one more person in there. Okay,
Yeah. And now we're doing it on Thursday evenings.
right, and
Right.
like that doesn't work for me. Actually, that would work for me, but regardless.
Yeah. All right. I see your point
Although
penciled.
maybe
You're
we
right.
could bring in like some temporary members of the council. You know, like one day it'd be like just like hit up the ass clowns. We'll add everyone and be like, hey, who's not busy right this moment? Who wants to fucking be on the council today?
Yeah, dude.
And then we'd have days when we have like Will on and it's like fun and we're having a great time. And then like the next week, like Robert somehow sneaks in and it's like the fucking most miserable thing of all time.
You singing fucking Christmas songs.
Yeah. Skibbity skip.
That's
We're
all
not
right.
doing
We're
we're
done
not
here.
doing
We're done
that. Yeah,
here.
we're not doing that. Yeah, I gotta take a shit. So
All right.
um well, I guess that was it. The Council of the Elders of Zion, episode 1. Don't yuck my yum
Don't yuck my
slash raping
mango pussy.
slash mango pussy. Will, Demi, I hope you guys enjoyed.
This shit was not funny. They're not gonna enjoy this.
Anyone else who stumbled across this, fuck yourself. This is for Will and Demi. I hope they enjoy. That's all I. Everyone else can fuck themselves, but as long as Will and Demi get like a couple laughs out of this, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Um, I hope they don't mind the part where we talked about fucking fruits for 10 minutes, or somehow that wasn't even like in the top 5 worst parts of that either.
Yeah. They have to listen to me talk about jerking off into another shower
I don't
stall.
know if I can get a job. Like, I might get fired after this. Honestly,
Yeah,
if
dude.
my employers find out about this, it's over. I think I'll have to get a new job. Are you gonna get fired from this?
I don't know.
All right. Well,
All right.
see you next week.
Bye bye.
Bye.